Hey guys, hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. And it's Debsy, and the place to be, it's Debsy. Bloop, bloop, boop, boop. That's me, boop, Debsy. Hey everybody. And I'm filming this on Monday, on Labor Day. Not sure when you're gonna see this, but you will see it. And I'm going to be jumping into a topic that is near and dear to my heart that I haven't talked about in a couple weeks. That is pop culture. So some things have been happening in pop culture. I want to get into a few of them. First of all, we are going to lead off with Sylvester Stallone and his wife, Jennifer Flavin. Well, his wife of 25 years has filed for divorce. Jennifer Flavin filed for divorce. I believe she filed in Palm Beach County, Florida, where they have a house. She filed for dissolution of marriage and other relief. She's alleging that the actor has squandered money that should have been available to her. There were also reports, I believe that the divorce has come about because of a dog that Sylvester Stallone had adopted, and they didn't see eye to eye on its care, but those rumors were shot down by Sylvester Stallone. So sad to hear that happening, but she has filed for a day. So let's move on to some messy drama in the film world. This is surrounding Don't Worry Darling, the movie that's set to come out soon. It's directed by Olivia Wilde. It's starring Florence Pugh as the lead and Harry Styles. There's a lot of history in this, so let's just get into it because the ending is messy too. So originally it was supposed to star Florence Pugh and Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf was then out. We didn't know why, but he was out. Harry Styles was in. Okay, sounds good, right? Wrong, because at the same time that the filming was going on, there was also a little bit more going on between Harry Styles and the leading man, because while filming was going on, there was even more going on between the director, Olivia Wilde, and Harry Styles. A lot more. What's messy is that at the time, Olivia Wilde was in a serious relationship with Jason Sudeikis, who she has, I believe, children, if not a child, then children with. Allegedly, things were rocky, but nonetheless, they were still in a relationship. Things were getting pretty hot and heavy between the director and Mr. Styles. Florence Pugh was not a fan of this because while filming was going on, her boyfriend at the time was a very good friend of Jason Sudeikis's. She didn't like this, and from what I understand, they got so involved, Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde got so involved that allegedly, there's rumors that Florence Pugh had to also step in and direct some of the movie. So there we go. Another reason for the two not to get along so well. So let's fast forward. The movie is done. And then Olivia Wilde comes out and says, hey, listen, Shia LaBeouf, he didn't quit. I fired him. He was fired because I have a no assholes policy on my sets, and I was doing this for the safety of Florence Pugh. And also, around the same time, Shia LaBeouf's ex-girlfriend had filed, I believe she pressed charges against him for SA, for abuse. And so Olivia Wilde comes out and says, listen, he didn't quit, I fired him. Okay, well, Shia LaBeouf was not gonna take that sitting down. He leaked a very telling video where Olivia Wilde continually calls Florence Pugh Miss Flo. Doesn't seem like she's a big fan of Florence Pugh. And more importantly, she's seen begging him not to quit over and over and over again. Please, don't quit. We can work this out, blah, 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 this and that. So if you fired him, why are you begging him not to quit? So there's that. So fast forward, and he had also said, listen, I wasn't fired. I quit because I didn't have enough time to rehearse with Florence and with the rest of the cast. Fast forward now to the Venice Film Festival. Well, Venice Film Festival is today. Florence Pugh has said, listen, I'm not going to be doing any further promotion for this movie. The movie was, the promotion for the movie was dealing a lot with the scenes of pleasure in the movie. The smexy scenes, the smex scenes in the movie. I've seen them. I mean, I haven't seen them, but I've seen what they're talking about in the trailers. It looks pretty, woo. She's like, listen, I don't want this just to be reduced to that. I put a lot of work into this. This is a movie about more than just that. Also, from what I understand, now this is alleged. Allegedly, this is bullshit if this is true. Allegedly, she was paid, Florence Pugh, a tremendous actress, was paid $700,000. Harry Styles, the pop star, was paid $2.5 million. Now, Olivia Wilde denies this, but am I thinking it happened? Yeah, I'm thinking that happened because the world sucks like that. So that could be another reason why she's like, screw this. So today was the Venice Film Festival. Yesterday was press for it. Everybody was there except for Florence Pugh. Florence Pugh they had said she's not here because she's filming Dune 2. But Timothée Chalamet, who's in Dune 2, walked a couple days ago, so she could have been there. Another funny thing, they were like, where's Florence Pugh? As soon as they said that, she was spotted out and about around in Venice, getting her chill on, rocking her Valentino outfits. Good for her. So today was the red carpet for the Venice Film Festival. The cast walked. They didn't walk together. Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde did not walk together. They all came together at the end and stood there for, pictures. Florence Pugh, however, she showed up and she showed out. She came out in a moment of a revenge in a Starry Night Valentino black dress. Listen, it might not be everybody else's cup of tea. I thought it was a moment where she showed up and was like, who? I'm the star of this damn movie. Listen, so, I don't know, we'll see. I mean, does it look like a good movie? It looks like a real good movie, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Moving on to some reality TV show news. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reality star Erika Jayne. She has won one of her multiple legal battles this past week. Two former colleagues of her estranged husband, Tom Girardi, had sued her for like $5 million for aiding, because they claim that she was aiding and abetting her husband in misappropriating client funds. An LA judge stated that the plaintiffs just could not prove that she was aware that her husband was using their settlement money to fund their lavish lifestyle. So he tossed it out. Listen, where do you think that $750,000, those $750,000 earrings came from? Hashtag give them back. Also, it was revealed that Angelina Jolie was the Jane Doe who filed a lawsuit against the FBI under the Freedom of Information Act back in like April of this year. She filed the lawsuit after the FBI had failed to prosecute her ex, Brad Pitt, after she filed a complaint against him. And then she went and she amended that amendment. she amended that lawsuit on August 9th of this year. She's seeking information that has been withheld just in an effort to get her children care and counseling that stems from a 2016 incident. And just if you don't know what the incident is about, Jolie Pitt and their children were on a private plane coming from France to LA. Apparently she says that he was drinking. She says that he was drinking and he had gotten violent with her. He grabbed her by the head. He pushed her into a wall. He started like punching the roof of the plane. He screamed like, I think allegedly he screamed, "You're effing up this family." One of the kids called him a prick, and allegedly Pitt like lunged at the boy to get at him, but Angelina Jolie like got him in a chokehold. He fell backward, and she in turn had gotten like an injury on her elbow or her wrist or something like that. When they got to LA, she spoke to the FBI, gave pictures and all this and that. The FBI investigated it, and they decided not to pursue charges. And also part of the reason why Angelina Jolie filed the first lawsuit, filed it in the beginning, was to find out like, hey, why were no charges brought, and why did you not even tell me, a person who was involved in this incident, that the charges were going to be dropped? Like they just told everybody else in the world before they told her. She found out when everybody else did. So that's what's going on with that. And his representatives deny any of the allegations. There's a lot going on with those two. There's still the divorce proceedings, the custody battle, and the battle with the French winery. So there's a lot going on. So I'm gonna finish it up on a really good note. And this was great news for Swifties all over the world, girls. Because this past Sunday night, well, not yesterday, but travel back in time to the other Sunday, and Taylor Swift announced at the VMAs that her new album, Midnights, will be released on October 21st. I believe someone said that might be Kim Kardashian's birthday. Don't know if she's doing that as like a nod to the fact that a lot of drama went down between the two of them and her ex-husband, Kanye. So I don't know, but she made the announcement as she accepted the video for, as she accepted trophy for the video of the year for her All Too Well 10-minute short film. And all the fan speculation leading up to that was pointing to the fact that they were thinking that Taylor was going to be re-recording possibly Reputation. That's not the case. It's going to be Midnights. It's going to be out October 21st. And there's also a lot of talk about Taylor embarking on a stadium tour because I believe her last tour was for Reputation. So a lot of people were thinking this is going to be a tour that's going to include like Lover, Folklore, what was the other one, Evermore or something like that, and this one. So we shall see, but good news for Swifties out there. So some of the things that has been going on. If nobody's told you yet today, I love you. You're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure to put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there. And please, everybody, stay safe, stay cool, stay hydrated, and I love you. Bye, guys.